Hey everybody, it's Katrina with Cat Makes Heart. Hey, I'm making about 1,000,000 journals for a upcoming artisanal craft show in my area, and I needed a little break, and I'm trying to find a few other cute little ideas to sell at my booth in a couple months. So I've been making like hidden paper clips and other things that can go with journals, and I came across last night I was watching YouTube, and there's a video by the Paper Outpost, and she was making these tiny little notebooks. So they're just little tiny notebooks you can use, throw it in your purse, or you can, maybe clip it into a journal. You can slide it into a pocket in a journal and a little envelope in a journal. I just find them adorable. And today I was at Home Goods and I found these adorable little napkins, and I thought, how cute would they be on these little notebooks? So I have a few made, and I'm going to make one more in this napkin. And I am putting them on. I found these white postcards that I had in my husband's office, and one sheet of these makes, there's like 4 of them on here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I coffee dyed them last night. I coffee dyed a bunch of them and decided I would use them because she used index cards. So I coffee dyed a bunch of them and just folded them in half, and I'm going to show you how to do this. It could not be easier. So put those aside. So obviously, first thing you do is take your card, and these are about 5.5 by 4.5 full cards. So I just fold them right down the middle. I don't score them, I just go for it. Okay, and then we're gonna literally just pull this apart. You've seen the tip with the tape, right? Where you get 2 little pieces of tape, because you really want to get down to just the 1 layer of the napkin. So you put a little piece of tape on the back, a piece of tape on the front, and you just fold them apart. And there's 1 layer. Clean off. I know some people save them, but I don't. I have so much other stuff I've saved. I don't know what the heck I would even use it for. If you have any ideas, please tell me. Okay, and I've lost a little bunch of the sticky on this side, but there, it's just enough to get it started. Because I don't know about you, but I spend half my life trying to get these napkins apart. Okay, very satisfying once you get it started. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I just take a piece of deli paper and figure out which I want the front and back. It doesn't really matter. And then I just cut this in half. Where my scissors go? Probably under my workspace here. Oh, here we go. And I just kind of cut the top off, or the bottom, whatever. Cut this in half. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be too big for the book anyway. So you're gonna have to trim this. So then I try to line this up a little bit, fold it around so I kind of know, okay, it looks straight on there. So I wrap it full around because I just feel like it will give the spine a teeny bit more stability. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this like this and do one side at a time. And I'm just gonna take my little glue stick and just really try to get the edges really nice. Get a good coat on, and you can see under this light, in your own light, you can tell if it's going to be covered or not. And then I just take and sort of, and if it's over the edges, it's over the edges, because you're gonna have to trim this anyway. And since you used a glue stick, you do have a little bit of time to maneuver that. Look, just smooth it out. You could use a little credit card scraper if you want to. You don't need to. I feel like you could tear this if you did that, but okay. I'm gonna just pull this off. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Oops, got another stuff in there. Okay. Same thing, glue stick it. And I just put the wax paper in here just so the book, I don't glue the book pages together here, because that's what I do. Glue book pages together when I don't want to. If you are a bookmaker, you totally understand me. All right, and then same thing, just kind of pull it tight and smooth it out. You could use anything. You don't have to use napkins. You could use tissue paper. The lady in the video at the Paper Outpost, she used stencils and kind of painted the front of her covers. I tore that a little bit. You can't tell because the tea staining underneath. And I'm going to put a piece of washi tape down the spine, so anything on the spine that's you can see is going to be sort of hidden anyway. Okay, so we take this out of here, and then just kind of make sure it's not super gluey in here, which it's a little bit, but it's okay. And then I take this, and I take my scissors again, and I kind of try to trim this down. I go back in and fine tune it in a little bit, but you can sort of see the card through the paper here. And if you accidentally cut the card a little bit, that's okay. I'm going to go back through and make this a little bit neater in just a second, but I'm going to put the washi tape on now. See, it kind of folded there, but it's okay. So I just have this washi tape. I mean, you can use whatever you want. I liked the green with it. I just take my washi, and I go ahead and put a teeny bit of glue stick on here, just because, you know, sometimes washi is not as cute as we want it to be here. Scooch that up a bit. And just kind of lay that down in the middle. Smooth down, chop it off. Fold it in half. And then you can use your bone folder, which I have lost 2 bone folders in the past week. I have no idea where they are, so I can just use my scissors, or you know, use your fingernail or whatever. And now I'm going to go back around and trim this real close. And you know, if you have those little tiny Tim Holtz scissors, you know, go for it. I'm using these, and I am cutting a little bit of the card off, but it's okay. And open it up, and I just kind of do another little go around here. Okay, you get the point. So you trim these off, make sure it's tidy and neat. And I feel like since the napkins are so thin, they're gonna stay. You know, they're really nicely done in there. I tried it with some wet glue matte medium, and it really got messy and it tore. It was a hot mess, so that is not a great idea. But glue stick, looking like a charm. Okay, so here you go. There's this part. I've been taking my little Handmade by Katrina stamp and getting that on there real quick so I don't forget, because I'm making so many things right now. Okay, next thing is I have been, I made a bunch of these little packs of paper. These are 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And they kind of fit in here perfectly. You know, you could use tea-dyed papers in here. The lady at the Paper Outpost, she hand tore like mixed papers, like book pages and stuff. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more clean and tidy, just in case the people at my booth aren't into junk journaling and they just want to have something cute for their purse or something. You know, so just kind of line these up where you want them. Make sure your book closes. I just stick one of these ginormous, you know, paper clips on here. And you know what? If it's not perfect, it's okay. All right, and then I take my little, Jesus, am I on a screen? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. Okay, so take my small clip, my small hole punch here on this side, and just kind of eyeball where you want it. Just like kind of there. Okay, and then I have this little bowl with some scraps. So this is waxed. I have tons of scraps of wax thread because like I said, I'm bookbinding tons of journals. So stick it in here. And stick it in here. And I have 15 pages in this little gathering. So I just took 5 pages, cut them crossed 3 3/4, and then by 2 1/2, and I didn't really have much waste left, so I was really happy about that. And I decided on 15 pages, but you could do less, you could do more. You could, like I said, do tea stained, you could do book pages, decorative papers, whatever you like. Give it a little bow. Maybe make it a little less of a bow here. You could just knot it. You know, you can do whatever you like. You could staple it in. I like the idea of putting it on like this because somebody could add more pages or take out the pages and do different pages. Okay, so that's that. I just think they are absolutely precious. So I have some other napkins. So I thought if I did like 5 of each paper, or 5 of each, you know, napkin for the sale, just to see, or whatever. That's where I'm starting anyway. But I just thought they were super cute. I was thinking about trying one with the Tim Holtz collage tissue. So I'm gonna do one of those really fast. Since they're so quick, I don't think the video will be too long, but look how cute this tissue is. So I'm gonna try that on one of these. And since I have a bunch of these already done up, so here's one that's not folded. I'm gonna cover I wanna make the plain side more of the part I'm covering with the tissue. Here we go again. I'm just gonna unroll some of this. Let it go this way. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut like kind of on this area here. I like kind of that it's gonna be right side up then. Look how cute that's gonna be. We'll go around. Did I make it long enough? That's the other question. Let's see. Yeah, just barely. Okay, great. Okay, so first thing, my goodness, this in here, it's kind of gluey, so it's sticking to everything. Okay, make sure we're in the shot here. That's better. Glue stick it in. Make sure you get all your edges really well. And take your little, okay, I'm gonna turn it this way. That's how my brain works. That's not close enough. So this is the cool thing about this glue stick too, is you can reposition without it being a whole thing. And I may have done that too far out, but we're gonna see. And you know, if you have to just do one side at a time and overlap, that's fine. I did that on one of those little napkin books. One of them, I had napkin, like pieces of napkin like this left over. So I just did a front and a back, and I overlapped them and covered it with the washi tape at this point, and it was perfect. So don't worry if you have to, if you make a mistake and you're measuring like this, yeah, I'm still gonna be okay. So I do that. And look how quick and easy these are, guys. You could, like I'm doing, I have a bunch of these dyed, and I have a bunch of these packs of 15 pages cut out, and I've got my little scraps of string here, and I am just having a blast. So I kind of like this grungy Tim Holtzy thing. I also, instead of washi tape, I have some Tim Holtz, I have some of this ledger paper fabric. That could be cool on the spine. I don't know, that might be a little bit too involved, but this is a little crooked. I can tell I put the paper on crooked, but you know what? Who cares? It's just a cute little thing for your junk journal or your purse or whatever. Again, I'll save these little scraps, maybe. Open this up. Go in and kind of make some adjustments. I'm rushing, sorry. Okay. All right, and then let's pick out some washi tape. I've got a whole bin of washi tape. Like, ooh, there's one that has numbers on it that I thought was kind of cool. This one could be cool because it's kind of matches. It's kind of skinny though. was a really cute one. Maybe it's the letters I'm thinking of. Oh, this one's kind of cute. Let's do this one. It's a little bit thick, but it's okay. All right, so again, start it off. Sorry, I'm like pulling it too close to me. Do a little washi. Try this way. Flip it over. Give it a snip. I do have some tea-dyed papers. Maybe I'll put this, maybe just add some tea-dyed papers in here. That might be really cute. All right, snip it. Snip it. I mean, how precious is that? It is crooked. It's okay. All right, and then we'll just do these little, I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna stick with the white ones. I already have them done, so I think I'll do that. Make sure my washi is good. I'm gonna do my little stamp before I forget. Might as well make that crooked as well. Okay. All right, I'll show you some of the other, I'll finish that in a minute, but I wanted to show you some of the other napkins I have that I was thinking about trying. I have a pack of these. I thought these were really pretty. I don't know, they might be pretty with the tea dyed. I have some little bright ones, so that could be fun. I have these that look like little poppies, little poppy napkins. You know, that could be kind of cute on there. Just like a poppy on the front could be kind of cute. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm gonna mess around, but I think I'm gonna make some more of these Tim Holtz. This is an old one, I think. Ideology, I don't know. My friend got this for me at a garage sale, so I'm not sure if they even still make these or not, but I also have one that looks like paint swatches, which is really cool. So I'm gonna keep doing these, and I hope you had fun and enjoy crafting. Bye.